Hey everyone, Thomas here, Thunderbolt Films. You may remember a few years ago, back when I was clean shaven, I created a video called The Top 5 Reasons Not to Use Snapchat. And it's gotten a decent amount of views and a considerable amount of constructive feedback. How dare you How dare you say Snapchat is bad? And looking back at that video, while I still do stand by my overall opinion on Snapchat, there were some points, or a lot of points in that video I made that are either outdated or not explained very well. So I've been using Snapchat for the past month or so, and so now I'll take the opportunity to hopefully better explain myself. So the first point I made was that the photos only last 6 seconds. I do realize now that's changed. I think it's more like 10 or 15 seconds or something like that. And you have more than one chance to actually view them. However, one thing that still really irks me about Snapchat is that if someone sends you a direct message through Snapchat, whether it being a video, photo, or even just a plain text message, you can only view it once for only, like, say 15 seconds. You can't go back and look at it again. You know, after the certain amount of time, it's gone. And that just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it could be used to cut down on, like, cache space, but I don't know. It's still pretty annoying. Second point I made was that it was just another fad like MySpace or Vine was, and that it would fade away in a year or so. Well, despite my feeling towards it, I was wrong. And I'm perfectly capable of admitting that, and Snapchat really isn't going anywhere anytime soon. The third point I made was that it wasn't integrated into other social media platforms, as in you couldn't post from Snapchat and it wouldn't send it to Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, or any other platform. Now while it does save the photo and the video onto your phone itself, it's still kind of annoying that, you know, it just doesn't automatically post like Instagram and Twitter does. And to be fair, maybe most people don't want that. But still, it would be nice to have the option. And I'm sure there's probably legal issues that prevent that from happening, but still, I feel like you could find some way around that. So the fourth and final point that I'm going to touch on in this video, wow, it's really coming down, is that it's not very user-friendly. And while I don't think it's perfect, it has immensely improved. Especially with the update, I think it's much easier to find new content and see what people are posting. Though I still think Instagram is the better option for that, especially now that you can follow hashtags on there. So at the end of the day, what do I think of Snapchat now? Well, to be honest, I still don't see much of a point to it. Now, that mostly has to do with how I use social media. Now, most people like to use Snapchat in particularly to share everything that they're doing in their lives every minute of every day. Like vacation with friends or spreading their political views. And sure, I do that too, mostly on my personal Facebook page. But on my Twitter or Thunderbolt Films Facebook page or even my Instagram, I like to keep things as professional as possible because that's what I use to mostly promote my work or promote someone else's work. And also because I don't like to post everything I'm doing every minute of every day. I don't go out and post everything that I do when I go out or what my family is doing, and I'm not really judging anyone who does do that kind of stuff. I'm just saying that's not me. Just to be clear, this is just my opinion. If you like Snapchat, that's great. I just still don't see much of a point to it. And I do use it on occasionally. It's usually the last thing I look at, or someone sends me a direct message, but mostly I still don't see much of a point to it. But anyway guys, that does it for me. Make sure to follow me on my Twitter, ThomasBolt1, like the Facebook page, Thunderbolt Films, follow me on my Instagram, TheThunderBolt, subscribe to the Thunderbolt Vlog / Extra channel, and make sure to head over to ThunderboltFilms.club for more website exclusive content. And just for the heck of it, here's my Snapchat. Yeah, I don't really care. But thanks guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.